So what we have here is a really good piece that we're going to be looking at. It's speaking about what happened on Friday and talking about where we are with AMC, because I think the position that we are in, whilst it may seem a bit disheartening to some, to others this seems like the perfect opportunity. I'm going to talk about why in this video, going over a great piece that I have found. Now, of course, remember, as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions. But if you do enjoy what you see here, as I'm sure you will, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can, please. But now we're going to jump in, and we're going to jump straight into this one. It's from Reddit Wrote 9 hours ago on r/AMC under Diamond Hands. So it says, Hedge saw it was game over by 4 PM on Friday. Of course, this is talking about the events that just went down in our last trading day. They hit us so hard. They pummeled us. They were sure, they were positive that this is going to be the time that we give up. They even sent crypto crashing down the drain as well. We fought back, we bought more and held, and thank God we got rid of a few remaining paper-handed people. However, the hedge funds expected this to trigger stop losses in our accounts and cause us to sell. And I do get that theory right, because if we think about it, coming down between, I would say, about 5 and 25, that's the main ranges where a lot of people bought in the first time, on the first run-up in, about this time last year, if not a bit later. That's where a lot of people bought in for the first time. So, fair enough, you would expect they may have a break-even point, but obviously that isn't the case, and people did continue to hold. Now, at 4 PM, the markets closed and the hedge funds realised it was game over. No matter how much money they threw at this one to short it and drop the price, people would just buy back those synthetics that aren't even in existence. Now, he's been speaking about this up until this point, but I think now, with that big date of the 21st as it was portrayed, they did anticipate a lot going down, and they anticipated this being the last day, once more with those options and other catalysts and factors. But in actuality, it's just been another day. I think the lower they drop it, even now we're coming down to the prices where a lot of people bought in for the first time, I think people, well, the hedge funds at least, are realising that people are not really wanting to sell out of this stock, and they are not doing so. So it's a good thing for us, it's a terrible thing for them, but of course that is them to worry about. So what do they do now? Well, it's bliss for fellow investors. For those of you who ever played the Myst computer game series, he wants to go back to Myst sequel Riven or whatever it is. Game spoiler ahead. At the end signal, you obviously have to go through something, and you are captured by this individual. Long story short, you end up safe, and the evil is enslaved. If we have a look at that one, of course, I haven't played that game series, as you may be able to tell, but yeah, that is an interesting way of thinking about it. I think what they're trying to say is we are now at the point where we are being played like this. We've used strategy, wit, and cunning sense to find answers to many, many puzzles that have surrounded our market. We discovered a lot of stuff regarding the evil entities that created this problem, and then we backed them into a corner, allowing the SEC to lay the trap book for them to step into. Now, at 4 PM on Friday, we broke the fixture and aligned. That mission was complete. Now all we need to do is basically just wait. I think that's what it's trying to say, if we do quickly paraphrase it. And I like and agree with a lot of what is being said here. Now, the main things that stand out to me in this piece is going to be the ideology and the mentality behind it, and I do like it, because I've been saying this for a long time in a different way myself. It is a bit like a puzzle, right? It's not just one thing that's going to send us to the sky. We've had all of these different catalysts, and they all have added up. And I'll talk about a few of the main ones. And for example, if we think about it, right, this time last year, AMC was going bankrupt. Now it's almost a profitable company, and people are going back to the movies. This is one of many different pieces, but it shows us now that there's less reason than ever to short the stock, right? Combine this with some other things that we have seen, like the naked shorting and synthetics, which happen when they want to bankrupt a company. Now we have two pieces, for example, which show us why they're doing what they're doing and how we have uncovered them. So it puts us in a strong place that we haven't been in before, and it's going on like that as time goes on, because we're discovering more and more stuff by the day. It's amazing, it's great to see, I'm happy that we have done that. But yes, it is a case now of something is going to have to be done, because it's been over a year now. How long is it going to go on for? 2, 3, 4? And it can do, because people are not looking like they're going to be selling. So it's going to go on for a while, maybe, even into the future. But really, all that's going to happen is they're going to keep losing more and more money. The markets are crashing, so if they were long on anything else, they're going to get hurt on that too. And then the question is, what happens, right? Because this is going to become more and more of a problem. Because if they have to cover at some point, and all of these synthetics keep getting bought up, they don't have the money to cover that in the end, which puts them in a really weak place. At some point, the SEC and the regulatory bodies are going to have to take the action, because if they don't, of course, it is going to have pretty much dire consequences for the economy, in my opinion, and for the futures of the markets, and of course for the whole industry. So we have to think about this one carefully, and we also have to think realistically about where we are. It seemed a year ago like this is something that was going to be over and done with, a quick push up to $100, something like that, like GameStop, but now the longer it's gone on, the more shares have been bought up, and the more shares have potentially even been created. And also, the more stuff has been uncovered. And the reason why I say at this point last year we were looking for a price of 100 is because we knew no better, right? 100, 300, 400, that's what we knew this stock could run to. We knew it wasn't going into the thousands. And the simple reason for that was because we didn't have the knowledge that we know now. Now, we have a series of things that we know, and we basically know that we know them, and they have been uncovered. So where does it go, right? The information is out now. The general public can find out. So, they are going to have to do it now, because if they just let this one carry on and nothing happens, people are going to have less trust in the system, in my opinion, and it is just going to show how rigged the markets are. Now, we already know that they are, but obviously at some point something will have to change, and if the apes continue, I believe they are going to be a big part of that. It's just my opinion, of course, but I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I will be back with you guys in a bit for another video, so see you then. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.